Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. Today we have a special treat for you. It is April 1st, which means we have to bring you something special. So, new to the channel, Kardashev. It is a deathcore metal, progressive metal, introspective, atmospheric, emotional type band from what research shows. And it's headed up by Garrett, who is the face of the Kardavox Academy, another reaction and analysis channel here on YouTube that looks at deathcore and other types of metal music. Linked below in the description. This song specifically just released earlier this week, Snow Sleep. It's listed as a sonic journey through a family's trauma and traumatic tale of abandoning their child in the wilderness to die. And it sounds very touching. And so, without further ado, let's get to it. It's a lot of birds. Or burbs, as they're called. Okay, first impressions were about 40 seconds in. It feels very much, it feels a lot softer and dreamier than I anticipated. We talked about it being a deathcore, symphonic deathcore metal band. And I'm not getting that yet. This is, unless we look at something like Tool, which my husband watches a lot of Tool, or listens to a lot of Tool rather. And the build-ups and the intros are usually 5 to 20 minutes long. And so this feels like this is building up to something. I've never heard something atmospheric like this. I guess I was expecting more raw and death screams and gurgles initially right off the bat. Less birds also. It also sounds like this is in 3/4 time signature, which or simple triple meter, as we say in the business, which is awesome. And not the common 4/4 time signature, or sometimes 16/16, depending on how you look at it. Let's keep going. Very soothing. Aww, a family walking through the forest. That was really cool. That was really interesting. So this whole everything just changed. It's got this drive and this vibrato with guitar. I wonder if the guitarist would get hand cramps or something like from that. Everything sort of just intensified just now. And you see it in not only, we have this pause screen here. As you can see, like drumsticks just going whack, 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 crazy. But the hand, the little girl's hand when it's going down to the snow, it's shaking sort of at the same tempo that the guitarist is just sort of riffing at. It's fantastic. The visuals are just, let's go back here and take a look at that. Can't do that too much. Okay. Oh. That was like an 8-bit video game. Let's go back. Let's take a look at that. There's that hand. It's the way the camera just how they filmed this looks. There we go, right there. Unless it's a glitch on my screen. We're gonna get some serious growls here. I can see it. I can feel it. Okay. You know, I mentioned video game monsters. This feels a lot like the music building up towards a boss fight. You know, you're moving through the final layer of the dungeon, and this is like the pinnacle right before you smash through the door and fight the final boss. So I'm loving this. It's getting ready. It's getting ready. And we're... Whoa.
Something has changed. Something is a different I know.
I was not expecting this. Mark is known for his gurgles, his growls, his Kermit voices, and this is the clean singing I have not heard from him yet. The vocal layering on this is fantastic. The initial vocal layering on this is fantastic. I was not expecting this. I'm gonna listen to this. I'm gonna go back just a little bit, and we're gonna listen to a little bit more.
Something has changed. Something is a different I know.
Okay, so, yeah. So for this, he's using this really fantastic top-down approach on these very first vocals. It's funny. I was a little bit mesmerized, and I didn't want to stop right away until he got to that higher note. As I said before, I see him as the grunts and gurgles type of guy. This is really clean singing. The clean singing I haven't heard from him yet. He's not taking too much weight into those top notes. It sounds really easy to him. And that's indicative of him using more of the CT muscles. So the cricothyroid muscles, which help him create a leaner sound. Also, if you were using more of the TA muscles or the thyroid muscles, the sound would be much thicker and heavier. Let's get back to it. Those blast beats again. So check out his tongue. We're going to go back here about 15 or 20 seconds to take a look at this. I was a little bit mesmerized by the blast beats, I have to admit. So if you see how on his open vowels, this is important, on his open vowels, so not the ones where his mouth is really open, just where the middle of the tongue is higher in the mouth. It's great. And he's fantastic tongue. His tongue is fantastic. So the vowel formation is important here. It means that the root of his tongue isn't pushed down a ton onto the larynx. It's kind of similar to Pavarotti's tongue, which I talked about last week about Pavarotti's tongue. I haven't seen Pavarotti's tongue or Mark's tongue in person, but on video, it's fantastic. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit and take a look at this. There it is, right there. That's what I was hoping. Oh, wait a minute. So something interesting there. I heard his clean singing, his clean vocals, and then right on top of that were his harsh guttural growls that he was bringing in, which I think we're going to get more of that coming up here later in the song. So it was really good layering. I really appreciated that. We're going to go back and hear that again. That just closed right there. back to that really symphonic, and I'm getting a lot of emotion with this. I'm starting to feel the pain of this child, per what we read in the intro here. Feel like this child is now looking up into the forest. You get this panning of the woods and the mountain. It's cold and it feels really empty and alone. So there's a lot of emotions coming with his singing and with the metal fading out, and you're getting that symphonic progressive rock coming back in, and now the visuals. This is really touching. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to look at the lyrics really quickly. There's something that's going on here, which I wasn't expecting with harsh vocals, and it's very clear to me. So I'm looking at the lyrics, and I'm actually not following along. This is kind of embarrassing. We're going to go back to everything that's going on here. So his vocals, you can make out the words. I'm going to have to go back and listen a little bit more to find out where we are with the lyrics. But sometimes, not always, harsh vocals sound a little bit rather shapeless to me. And Mark has this way of bringing it closer to the fold so that you can understand what's coming out of his mouth. It's kind of like video game monster growls are more of the, they're just making a guttural noise. Mark is making music out of it, which is fantastic. It's not the case with most. He's forming these legit words and vowels within these harsh vocals, which is fantastic. It's really cool. The same mouth shaping can be applied to both harsh vocals and with clean vocals to create vowels, and this is what he's doing right here. Both kinds of vowels are generated in your larynx with when your vocal folds, they go wacka wacka wacka. Everything above that wacka wacka wackaing shapes the sound. So things like your tongue, lips, your soft palate, which is all take original sound and then morph it somehow. So we're going to go back a little bit and then see maybe we can find where we're at with regards to the lyrics. Let's go back here. And we're still going back. Yeah. I still don't know where we are in the lyrics, but we're going to keep going because this is fantastic. I'm actually really surprised how he's creating so many pitches within his growls. I've heard some of it before, but not his full showcase of what he has available to him. And this is my first time, obviously, hearing Kardashev. I'm really impressed. Back to the clean. It's almost like a little drummer boy thing going on there. Ooh, that's a nice riff. I like this. I gotta pause it again. His low note here is really. Let's go to the piano. No, it's lower than that. There we go. That's like a J7. It's really, really low. Did not expect that from Mark. Let's go back and listen to that. Here we go. You hear that? And then he jumps back to the high. You know he's doing it healthily because he's able to switch between the two seamlessly and not damage his voice. I'm a little mesmerized by everything that's going on here. This is pretty phenomenal. He also, I was expecting to see like some baritone claw, but he's not doing that. Instead, he's doing these like arm waves when he sings. It just brings out so much emotion, and he's pushing that air from his diaphragm up through everything until it comes out his sing hole. So he's doing that. It's fantastic. I obviously can't do it because I'm not a professional, but he is, and it's just great. Let's go back and watch this arm movement. Ooh! I did not expect an a cappella moment in this song. I mean, progressive, but a cappella is my jam. This is what I do. So this is entrancing. I really have to say. I want to go back and start this whole section over again. I love that they added this a cappella section. You've got the slow symphonic sort of melody bringing you up, and then the deathcore metal right here in the middle of the song, and now this a cappella section. To me, it's bringing this emotion of just sadness. You hear the different levels that the Mark's coming in. I totally wasn't expecting this. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's almost this medieval, madrigal, magical feel to it. Magical feel to it. It's like he's a bard in a cathedral with this really long delay and a pedal so he can loop himself in. And the tone quality is reminiscent of clean English folk music, or maybe something like Sufjan Stevens. Who I know Mark totally digs. Mark, that was for you. Let's go back. Start that over. It's beautiful. Oh, okay. I am going to lyrics here. So this is I'm catching this now. This little girl is in the forest. This is my fault, is what I'm hearing, and it feels as if she's singing this to herself. This is my fault, and at the same time, you've got this echo of him coming in from the sides of she did this to herself. She did this to herself, and there's so much sadness that's coming through with this. There's so much emotion, and I think this is the right choice going with a cappella. Taking out those instruments with the guitar, the bass, and the drums, and sticking on the instrument of Mark and his vocals, and just letting him sort of play with this scene, play with the lyrics, and bring something different to this song. I'm a little struck right now. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. I want to hear this whole a cappella section again. This should be close enough. Yeah, this is... Where have you gone? This is all my fault. It will be fine. So much emptiness, so much sadness that's happening with this. And then Kardashev comes on the screen. Wow. And bird sounds. Oh. Mark, cheers. This was a fantastic song, a fantastic single. I was not expecting this. Cheers to your band, Kardashev. Cheers to Metal Blade Records for signing you recently. This has been absolutely fantastic. That didn't help. So, amazing job. That said, I was not expecting this single. I was really looking forward to it. I knew it was coming out for a couple weeks now. And I wanted to click that link to watch it right away. And unfortunately, I was saving myself for this moment to be able to react to it. And it was worth the wait. I've heard some of the music before. Obviously, Mark is known for his gutturals and his deathcore screaming. And I was not expecting this journey. I was not expecting the slow symphonic metal in the beginning, bringing in that harshness, and then the a cappella at the end. It was an absolute treat for us. So I'm going to have to watch more. I'm going to have to listen to more Kardashev, whether it's on this channel or on my own. That definitely has to happen. And Mark, fantastic job. Super excited for everything that's happening for you and Kardashev. And yeah, let's cheers again. That sounds great. Let's cheers again. Now, I've got a drink first. For all of you that are still watching, down in the description below, we're going to have a link for Kardashev. Go take a look at them. Also to Mark's channel. So he is also, as I said in the intro, he's another reactor. He does a fantastic job breaking down deathcore metal bands, other hardcore metal bands, with gutturals. I mean, you just witnessed what he has to offer. He can do that with other bands in terms of breaking them down. His analytics are fantastic. And so if you'd also like to see more of me, you can check me out on YouTube here. Subscribe if you haven't hit the subscription or the bell notification. I also teach voice lessons. You'd be surprised. The link is also down below. Voice lessons or music appreciation. And if you just want to chat, hang out, play video games, do all kinds of crazy antics and stuff, I have a Patreon with a fantastic community. Please go and check the Patreon out and come join us on Discord. And premieres will be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can also check me out here in the premiere Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Sorry, I get it's April Fool's. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 8 o'clock Arizona time, because we don't switch our time zones, unlike all you other crazy people. All right, thanks for coming. Bye, everybody. Today we have something special for you. Mark Garrett from Kardashev. Our friend, that was terrible. Let's start all over again. Today we have something special for you. You see, you're loving this right now.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
This was submitted straight from the lead singer himself. Mark Garrett, a friend of this channel. Close ally in arms with reaction videos. Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. Reaction videos are a funny thing.
I'm sorry. Oh man, that's hard laughter. I'm like, oh, he feels my pain.
Screw my life. Oh my God. Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. My hair is amazing. Mark Garrett. You might know him from Kardavox Academy, another reaction channel on this fine network of YouTube. Oh my God. It's a new band for the channel. Not new in our hearts. Where did that came from? We're going with it. Not new in our hearts. Mark Garrett, the lead singer of Kardavox Academy. That's not a band. Mark Garrett, the lead singer of Kardashev, who runs Kardavox Academy, another YouTube channel that does analysis videos, my hair, has created this band that's about symphonic and atmospheric. Thank you, strange person behind the camera. Atmospheric, progressive metal, deathcore metal. I grew a beard. And we thought, why not? April 1st, let's bring this to the world. So here we are.